Hey guys, this is Crypto here. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. So today's video, I'm going to go through roast beef. So if you're not invested in roast beef, I think do hear me out and follow the video because you can learn how scummy the DeFi place is, and maybe you can take away a lesson and help you avoid some mistakes next time in the DeFi space. But if you guys are in roast beef and you didn't invest in version 2, right, that is great news for you because you probably have lost a lot of money or all of your money if you invested in version 2. So for people that are new and don't know what roast beef is, I'll just quickly run through it. So they are essentially a BNB miner where they offer up to 10% daily return. But the long story short is that it doesn't offer 10%, it's actually up to 10%. So right now, it's not even offering up to 1%. It's a lot lesser. Like you can see my rewards right here. I'm not getting any rewards. So it doesn't make sense for me to withdraw this because the fees are too high, and it doesn't make sense for me to invest as well to recompound because the fees are too high. So I'm stuck in this position where I can't do anything with these rewards, right? Because this project is at a standstill, it's totally dead. So that's what happened to the version 1. So because version 1 failed, instead of reviving or trying to boost the version 1, they had a plan to come out with version 2. So version 2, everything is doubled. The daily return is doubled. The dev fee is 0% to try to kind of attract people, to say that this is the selling point, 0%. And then they increased the referral bonuses to 15% from 13%. So this was the version 2 roast beef. And then before they were launching the version 2, right, on Telegram, there was actually a spam, and there was a lot of people being notified that roast beef version 2 was a scam. So there was actually two groups, Haze Crypto and Moonage Miners. So I don't know what Moonage Miners are because I've never followed them, but I do know Haze Crypto. So Haze Crypto is like an audit company. So these two groups actually had announcement being blasted saying that version 2 is a scam, and then they had a rug function that could rug the contract. So if you guys don't know the function, right, this function allows the developers to essentially pull out all the money out of the contract. So this was potentially in the version 2 contract, but for version 1 is an immutable contract. That means the BNB that's inside the contract cannot be pulled out by anyone, even the developers. So this contract version 1 was actually audited by Haze Crypto. Haze Crypto is the people that are alleging that V2 is a scam, right? So you can see that they actually had an audit right here by Haze Crypto for version 1. So right now, Haze Crypto was actually alleging that V2 is a scam. And then here's where the juicy drama starts to happen. So because of Haze Crypto accusation that version 2 is a scam, roast beef came up with a rebuttal. They say that Haze was actually asking for 5k in fee, but the normal fees was actually 1.5 to 2k. So because they were doing the V2, right, they accused Haze Crypto of increasing the fee and telling the roast beef team that if they do not pay the 5k, they are going to have screenshots and releasing the codes that they have a rug function in the V2 contract. So they are essentially saying that Haze Crypto was trying to blackmail the roast beef team for more money, for more fee. If not, they are going to release a statement saying that the roast beef V2 is a scam. There's a rug function in it. You can see that they say that Haze Crypto threatened to post a fake scan alert if the roast beef didn't pay them. And then roast beef said that the V2 contract is open source, verified on BSC scan, and found no backdoor. So we can go and check at the BSC scan website for ourselves. And they told everyone to go and report Haze Crypto. So I don't know whether the roast beef team is being blackmailed or not, or whether the Haze Crypto team is being legit. I don't know who is being scummy here. So I don't know which party is being the scummy one, but then let's go on with the drama. So the next part of the drama, right, is that roast beef version 2 was launched, and then it's going very nice. The contract balance is up to 641 BNB. You can see that there's 641 BNB total value locked secured. That's pretty insane because this amount of BNB, right, is huge for this bearish market right now. The whole market is tanking. US stocks are tanking. Doesn't matter if it's Tesla stock, Google stock, or BTC or Ethereum. Everything is tanking, but somehow there were people wanting to invest in roast beef miner version 2 when they know that version 1 is a failure. So there's something fishy here. Then after a couple of hours after the version 2 is launched, they announced there's an emergency announcement, and then they muted the whole Telegram group. No one could ask any questions. No one could respond. They came out with this announcement that roast beef version 2 contract was exploited. There was a bug in a code where used by attackers to drain the contract immediately. So they say stop depositing now, and the dev will be fixing it, and they will hold themselves 100% responsible for the exploit. So then if you go on to the next announcement, they say there's a compensation plan layout for everyone affected by version 2 contract exploit, and you can submit your loss via a spreadsheet. I don't know what these people were thinking, but even if they were really exploited, how would people be submitting their loss through a spreadsheet? I don't know. But I just find this whole thing so weird and scummy. Like, it's really fishy here also. And then you can see that the developer team is thinking about emergency injection of BNB so that the total value lock will go up for the version 2 because they actually put the version 2 back up where it's starting to accumulate value as well. So you can see here the version 2, you can see that initially it actually had 641 BNB, right? And now there's only 23 BNB inside the contract. So the dev team, right, actually said that they are going to compensate people for the 641 BNB, but potentially those amount of BNB could be their own money. There may be very little people actually putting money in the version 2 contract in the beginning. So what they did was, this is my speculation, is that they put their own money in the contract and they realized there's no one actually investing in the version 2. So what they did was they pull out all their own money because they actually potentially had that rug function in it, right? And they came out with this story that saying, hey, we got attacked. But you guys need to understand that there's so many miners out there like Big Beans, Mountain Miner, Roast Beef. They're all, most of them are a copy, right? The codes are a copy of the original BNB miner, the oldest one. They're all a copy of that. So how do they even get attacked, right, when they are just copying the code from their original miner, which is Roast Beef, right? If they're just copying the code from Roast Beef version 1, how do they get attacked in version 2? It just doesn't make any sense. The only thing that makes sense is they had that rug function that Haze Crypto said, and they rug their own contract because they're trying to pull back their money out after they realized there wasn't any people investing in V2. They definitely do not want their money being locked in the version 2 miner, right, which is about 640 BNB or maybe less than that, but it's a few hundred BNB. So right now you can see the V2 miner is having 23 BNB, a really pathetic amount, right? My wallet alone has 1 BNB and I'm not even rich, right? So I'm just a poor guy just doing YouTube videos, and this is how bad this entire Roast Beef team is. If you watch my previous video, I did not have anything good to say about the team. So in this DeFi space, right, I think the takeaway is this: you can never know who is scummy here, because Haze Crypto could be potentially blackmailing Roast Beef, but then Roast Beef wouldn't want to leak out any of the conversation because both parties are doing something scummy in the back. Because if you think about it, if Roast Beef actually was being blackmailed by Haze Crypto, they would have released the conversations of Telegram or Discord or whatever form of media they're using. But the fact that they are holding back this kind of chat logs, right, shows that they themselves, right, are doing something scummy as well. So it could be potentially both parties having some kind of scumminess in their chat logs, right, that they don't want to release because it damages themselves. So that's entirely my speculation. I think the truth is somewhere there, is that both sides are being really, really dodgy and scummy. So I think overall, right, if you guys are still in the DeFi space, right, always be careful, right, with any of these projects, and even the audit companies. They always have their own agenda to protect, and who is right here, you can never know, but you can definitely speculate and ask the question, why, if Roast Beef was being blackmailed by Haze Crypto, why did they not release the chat logs to show us that they were actually asking for 5k fee, right? If all these things that they're alleging. So let me know what you guys think with this whole drama. I think there's definitely lessons to be learned here. And if you guys had any bad experiences with this Roast Beef team, let me know in the comments down below. If you like the video, please give the video a thumbs up and please subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thanks for watching.